All right. Let's see. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. We are here today. We know why we're here. We know why we're here. We are here to, you know, see what's going on with this foolishness. Right? See what's going on with this foolishness. So give me 1 second. Let me do a little something, something. And do a little something, something on the back end. And we're gonna get right into it. We're gonna get right into it. So, this is the mess. It is an absolute mess, but it is not a mess of our creating. People make decisions about things, and people make decisions about things, and they have to, that there are energetic consequences or rewards, however you want to look at it, to everything that we do. So yeah, let me okay. Let me move my water up here so that I will have more room. So yeah, there is a yeah, I don't know. I don't know. So if you are new here, I'm Q, your favorite or your soon to be favorite tarot reader, astrologer, spiritual worker, your favorite Pisces, your favorite fun-sized person. I'm 5'1.5". Your favorite person, who loves tacos, lover of tacos. I'm the first of my name. Your favorite Chicago person. Okay, your favorite Chicagoan. Probably besides Nyla, but your favorite Chicagoan. So, I'm the first of my name and all that good stuff. If you want to ask a question, put a purple heart or a purple crystal ball next to your question so that I know that you're asking a question. Questions are answered in the order in which they are received. Yeah, let's get into this. So, who's going to be the first person with a question? Because we just saw, I don't know if you all saw the news today. I don't know if you all saw the news today, but I think Mr. Sharp said he's gonna step away from ESPN for a little bit. He gonna step away from ESPN for a little bit, tots and pears, thoughts and prayers. Um tater tots and pears, thoughts and prayers. I mean, listen, our sis Monique, good Monique, bad Monique, but she said it. When you do clown shit, the clown shit comes back to bite. So, yeah. So, let's get into it. Okay, so the first question is from our good sis, Sleepy Bee. And, okay, Sleepy Bee asks, does Shannon really think someone is taking him down? You know what? I hope, Sleepy Bee, I hope you're not being messy with this question. Are you being messy? Because I kind of feel like you might be being messy a little bit. But let me shout out everybody who's here while I'm shuffling. Okay, Mons, S&W, hey girl, Sleepy B, Mystery Moon, CN1, Jam, It's One Cat. Okay, we getting into it. We answering this question. Yes. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. He really thinks that someone is trying to take him down. Hey, Sasha Morris side eye. Yeah, yeah. He really thinks that this is yeah. Mm-hmm. He thinks so. He thinks so. Uh-huh. Yes. Not only are they trying to take him down, they trying to keep him from moving forward. According to him, they trying to keep the black man from moving forward. They trying to keep the black man from winning. Yes, they try, according to Shannon Sharpe, they trying to take him down, and they're trying to keep the black man from moving forward. Hey, Sweet Ace of Silhouette. Yes, 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 yes. He said these women is destroying his world. Okay, they destroying they destroying his life. They destroying his world. Amen. Yes, yes, yes. He don't know what to do. He don't know what to do. He feel like he on shaky ground. Hey, Andrea, he on shaky ground. So yes, according to him, yes, they are after him and trying to keep him from moving forward, trying to keep the black man down. Yes, that is exactly what he's thinking. Well, child, I see this one right here. Like I said, I don't know if Sleepy B was being messy when she asked that, but girl, I'm glad that you did. Not chokes and slams, girl. Okay, so Sweet Ace of Silhouette, Sweet Ace of Silhouette, you may have to go to the wall. Sweet Ace of Silhouette, I'm gonna send you to the wall right now. Go to the wall because Sweet Ace of Silhouette has asked, was his previous stylist his boyfriend? Sweet Ace of Silhouette, go straight to the wall. Go to the wall. Okay. And I want you to sit there and think about why you asked this question. Okay. Go on over to the wall. Um, so this is all alleged. This is all, I don't know, Mr. Sharpe. This is entertainment and I like this. But listen. Um, who was sitting in whose lap? Who was sitting on whose lap? Okay. Was there feeding of grapes to each other? Okay. Because baby, we have the ultimate romantic partnership card right here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, I don't know who this stylist was, if he was younger or not, but I feel like either this was a while ago or the stylist is younger. But according to these cards, it's a yes. And I don't know who the stylist is. I don't know who she talking about. But baby, uh-huh. Yes. Yes, yes. Okay. 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 Yes, honey. According to these cards, it's yes. Okay. I mean, it just says what it is. Okay, so Jam's question is next, and Jam has two questions. So we're gonna go one by one. We're gonna go by one by one. Hey, Starry Eyed. Hey, girl. So Jam asked, did they actually give him the opportunity to fire himself? Okay, let's see what Spirit got to say. Listen, okay, so let me tell you what happened. So this was a community conversation. This was a community conversation because baby, it's not looking good with this young woman right here. It's not looking good. Princess of Cups is here. Yeah, baby, it's not looking good with this woman right here. It's not even funny. Let me get these giggles out first. Let me get these giggles out first. So let me laugh a little bit. Let me just laugh a little bit. Okay. So yeah. I mean, they said this what happened. They said Shannon. And I'm just, the spiritual play by play. They said Shannon. Okay, we the community here at ESPN and all these other people. Yeah, you not no young man, but you out here messing with this young woman, baby. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Let me just stop for a second. Y'all know who this is, right? Y'all know who this is. Y'all know who this is. So yeah, they gave him the opportunity, to remove himself. They did give him the opportunity to remove himself because community wise, okay, community conversation, and they can't have him tainting the community coins. So community conversation. Uh-huh. They said, Shannon, baby, you know you ain't young no more. Okay, Prince of Cups in reverse. Baby, you ain't young no more, but you out here messing with this young girl. Okay, you and your lascivious alleged lascivious activities, baby, you messing yourself up. So yeah. So to answer that first question is yes. Now the second question is, will you said will they put Ocho Cinco in his place? Oh Lord, not Ocho Cinco. I forgot Ocho Cinco even existed until you just said that man's moniker. Um he talking about some Ocho Cinco, baby. That's not even correct Spanish referring to his to the football number. It's 85, but I digress. Um, so yeah. Hang on, put Ocho Cinco in his place. It's possible. They gotta have a they have to have a community conversation. They have to have a community conversation because they don't even like Ocho Cinco like that. They don't like Ocho Cinco like that. They do not like Ocho Cinco like that. Mm-mm. They don't like him like that. And they're assessing whether or not it'll be good because this is the death card right here. They're assessing whether or not it'll be good to put him in there. The thing about it is, how long is Ocho Cinco's money? Ocho Cinco might do it if the money is right because we don't know if his money is looking the same as it used to. Okay, so it really depends. They're gonna have a community conversation about Ocho Cinco, and then it depends on if Ocho Cinco's money ain't as long as it used to be, because if he might be desperate enough to take it if the money ain't right. So it's up in the air, but there's definitely going to be a community conversation with the powers that be that offer contracts and stuff. There'll be a conversation about it. Okay. So yeah, that's that. Okay. Yeah, it is messy. It is messy. You said that Mars and me come short, sweet to the point. Uh-huh. Amen. Amen. Because I have a good my Mars is in Aries, and I don't be having time for that BS either. Okay, so the next question is from our good sis Andrea W. And she asked, does he like that back door action? She asked, does he like the back door action? Okay, then. Okay, what is this man thinking about? Listen, you can't listen. I don't care what nobody say. Club Shay Shay. Club Shay Shay. I don't know if that was that a business idea, but Club Shay Shay. I said when I first heard Club Shay Shay, I said that sound mew mew. It sounds like mew mew. It sounds like me 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 mew mew mew. That's what Club Shay Shay sounds like to me. That's just me. That's just cute. But I'll be looking at stuff and I'll just be like, now listen, Shannon, he be having some tight suits sometimes. Sometimes his suit and tie pairings be on point. Like, oh man, that's kind of nice. But Shay Shay, Shay Shay, Shay Shay, are you 12? Are you 12? Shay Shay? Okay, sir. And then y'all remember back when I was when Nyla was reviewing the whatever it was from the Club Shay Shay show, and he was in the extra small, I think it was the brown sweatsuit or the brown leggings or whatever, and we were all sitting there like, we were all looking like, okay, okay. See, I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. That's the younger styling with the younger generation. You see the boys out here with they skin tight jeggings on or whatever, but a man that's 50 plus, you in that, sir? You either trying to reincarnate younger, or see, he can't come over here. I got some cute workout outfits. I got my pink crop top. I got a cream, lovely, matching legging set, that workout. He can't come over here because he gonna be trying to get into my pants. He gonna be trying to get into my pants. I don't trust him. I don't trust him. He be looking like he has MAC lip gloss in his little hip pouch. He be looking like he had MAC lip gloss in his little hip pouch. But you ain't heard that from me. I ain't here to Terry. Let's answer this question. Does he like that backdoor action? I'm sorry, I ain't mean to go off on a tangent. I ain't mean to, but I know sweetness when I look at it. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. Okay, so okay. So first of all, yes, he does. Here's the real issue. It's not that he likes the backdoor action, allegedly. We don't know. He's mad that the women have came out and said that. He's mad that the secret is out. He's mad that the secret is out. Hold on, let me put my earring back in. My earring fell out. He mad that the secret is out right now. He mad that his secret is out. Child. I'm through with y'all. Y'all being messy right now. Okay, you said the stylist, his name is Hollywood, and he do look like he younger. Okay, girl. Okay, so Candy Me is out here being messy. Candy Me is asking, is he sometimish? Is he sometimish? Is he selfish? Okay, that's what she asking. If he's sometimish, if he's selfish. Okay. Is he selfish? So not Jam talking about looking like Netta. Don't do that. Don't do that. Mm-mm, mm-mm. I don't think he's. I don't. Okay. So first of all, he trying to keep it secret. He. Hmm. Child. He don't want to say anything about. He gonna try and keep this secret as long as possible. He gonna try and keep it as long as possible from his lips. No, no, he won't. He won't. He won't. Mm-mm, mm-mm. There are too many. I hate to say it, but like how the I'm trying to think how to say this. If I am remembering correctly, remember that I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, that Cynthia G may have said like how sometimes some of these men's they need a role model. They need a role model. Listen, Shannon Sharpe is daddy and role model to a bunch of these men, and he can't lose his supporting base, so he would never come out. He would never come out. The answer is yes. Will he come out? No. Mm-mm. He will never admit it. I mean, there may be something on his deathbed, but as of right now, he ain't admitting that. Mm-mm. Of course, everything is alleged, alleged, alleged. Hey, Starry Eye. Okay. 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 So our next question is from Sweet Ace of Silhouette, and she asks, "Will this help Stephen A?" Okay. Yeah, Sleepy B, go to the wall. Sleepy B is going to the wall because she said it's a doodle suit. Sleepy B, go to the wall. Go to the wall. Sleepy B is at the wall for about 5 minutes. Okay. Listen, let me tell y'all something. Yeah, everybody gonna be going to the wall tonight. I can already see it. Y'all gonna be going to the wall. Okay, so will this help Stephen A. Smith? So listen, I kind of feel like for yes, this will help Stephen A. Smith. Okay, everything is alleged, everything, this will help Stephen A. Smith. Why? Because Stephen A. Smith thinks he's a bad bitch. Stephen A. Smith thinks he's a bad bitch and he wants to be the bad bitch. He wants to be the sports podcaster bad bitch. Okay. He thinks highly of himself. Stephen A. Smith already think he the king. He think he the king, okay? He think he's a king amongst kings. Yeah, yeah. So, so Stephen A. Smith is hoping that this will turn people away from Shannon Sharpe so he can get more attention because Stephen A. Smith think he's a bad bitch. Okay. He wants to be the bad bitch. He wants to be the hostess with the mostest. Okay. Stephen A. Smith is a player hater. Okay. He's a player hater. Okay. He be at the player haters ball. I don't know where the player haters ball is at, but he be at the player haters ball. Okay. Anybody remember that Dave Chappelle skit? Yes, I'm aging myself. Stephen A. Smith be at the player haters ball. So he's hoping that this will help him because he wants to be the baddest bitch. He wants to be the baddest bitch, the baddest sportscaster and all like that. Because he thinks so highly of himself. He think he a king. You a king to me. You a king to me. You's a king. You's a king to me. You a king to me. That's him. So he's hoping it's gonna work. He's hoping it's gonna work. He will be willing to throw anybody under the bus for some coins. He'll be willing to throw anybody under the bus for the coins, and he will happily do it. Allegedly, he will happily do it. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Now, I don't ask often, but I'm out here. Please. I'm out here spiritually working hard for y'all. If you would like, come through with Cash App or like or sub to the channel or something. But yeah, so that's what he hopes. That's exactly what he hopes. He is hoping real bad. Okay. Yes, the men are messier. Okay. Listen, I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. I bet you. I bet you. I bet you that the men's, I bet you that they got their fans so they can do the fans dance, so they can do the fan dance talking about where them fans at. Where them fans at? I bet you they got a sassy fan, and I bet you they be doing the sassy fan dance in their living rooms at home. I bet you they do. I bet you they do. But we know they messy. They messy. They got their fans. They be doing the fan dance. They be click clacking them fans. Amen. Amen. Okay. Next question is from Sweet Ace of Silhouette, and she says, she asks, is this a humiliation ritual? No, it's not a humiliation ritual. This man gonna be losing out on money, and his life ain't gonna be moving forward because he can't keep his damn thing in the pants. See, you see this right here? You see that snake? Put that snake up. Put that snake up. Put that snake away. See, your homie, Shay Shay, he think he this young stallion walking around that he could just do whatever. This is literally his the way he sees himself. And listen, we're all supposed to be confident in what we do and who we are. We're supposed to walk with confidence, walk with favor. But baby, he can't keep the dang-a-lang to himself. He can't keep it to himself. This snake, you supposed to put this snake away, sir. You are not Prince of Wands. Okay? You are not. You are not. You are who you are. What? Listen, this is not a humiliation ritual. This is you losing money and you're not moving forward. And he needs to understand this. This is a spiritual lesson for him. This is a spiritual lesson for him because he hard-headed. He hard-headed, okay? He hard-headed. This is his own doing because he don't know how to act out here. He does not know how to act. Okay? He don't know how to act. So, no, it's not a humiliation ritual, baby. He did it to himself. He did it to himself. Yes, that's right. Mew, mew, mew. He did it to himself. He did it to himself. And shout out, thank you so much, Sleepy Bee. Thank you so much, Sleepy Bee, for the $5. I appreciate you so much. Y'all know I love y'all. Y'all know I love y'all. But thank you so much, Sleepy Bee. I appreciate you, girl. You've been a supporter for a long time. I appreciate you. I appreciate all y'all. So, okay, so the next question, does this go back to his college days? Does this go back to his college days? Let's see. Let me see. Let me do a shuffle. Baby, I'm feeling good. I did my workouts earlier today. I am feeling good. I had a vegetable omelet today. Spinach and bell pepper omelet. It was so good. I'm feeling good. I did my workouts. I drank my water. I done had my good veggie omelet. I'm feeling good right now. So we're gonna get into this. Huh. Does it go back to okay. Mm, Okay, so this right here, no, this is not going back to his younger day. This is not going back to his younger days in college. No. This is about him not believing that there are consequences for his actions. This is him not believing that there are consequences for his actions. That's what this is. This is nothing to do with his college days. I don't know what he did in his college days. I don't know what has been said about his college days, but for a long time, he has believed that just because he hasn't been punished or whatever about things before, that he never will. This is a consequence of his actions. This is, baby, you got the debt to pay. This is the spiritual debt to pay. For a long time, he himself defends his actions. For a long time, okay, for a long time, he believed that he could do whatever he wanted to do without risk, without consequence. But baby, his consequences, his punishment is going to be coming through these women. And I'm looking at 3 women right here. So we know that there's the young lady who has the lawsuit. Okay, this is consequences for his actions and for things that allegedly we're not there, but these are 3 women. And not that the women did anything, but he's getting his punishment through his behaviors and how he thinks about women. This is all on him. This is all on him. Okay, so thank you for the question, girl. Uh, um, Jam says him in the man purse and tight outfit looking like Lou Heifer. Yes, yes. Jam, go to the wall. Okay, go to the wall. Sweet Ace of Silhouette says his pants don't ever hit the shoes. Everything tight. Sweet Ace of Silhouette, go to the wall. Okay. And just go to the wall. Just go to the wall. Go to the wall. This is true. This is true. Like, okay. Yeah, everybody going to the wall tonight. Okay. So here's the next question. And it's from Candy Me, and she asks, is the smexual race play and text from lawsuit a form of covering up that he might be by? Oh. Now I was listening to let me put this back in here. Forgot this one. I was listening to Nyla yesterday, and then Taz was reading out the lawsuit too. I don't remember hearing about smexual race play, but is this covering up that he might be stingy and bi? Let's see. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I ain't seen it. I ain't seen went through the text messages, so I gotta go find these text messages and go get into it. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Oh my, oh my. Miss Tree Moon said the texts are crazy. Y'all gotta point me in the direction of these texts because I need to read this. I need, I need something to kiki and laugh at tonight. Okay, so there's a lot going on here. There's a lot going here. Oh, you said it was so explicit you had to turn it off? Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, I gotta go find them text messages. Y'all gotta point me in the direction of these text messages. Okay, so is this a form of covering up? Yes and no. Yes and no. Um, this is a it so a kink, it's a kink. Okay, it's a kink. And I feel like it's a kink. I feel like there was payment for this kink, but there is something that there is some redirection. There is some redirection. There is redirection, but for the most part, um this is a kink, and people were being paid accordingly for their going along with the kink, if that makes sense. People were going along accordingly with the alleged kink race play because they were being paid for it, but there is some misdirection energy there. There is. Um so there is some yes, there is some misdirection energy. There is some misdirection energy. So everything about this alleged lawsuit and everything, there are things that are true and then there are things that are not true. There are things that I don't want to say poke holes into, but there is some misdirection and there is a little bit of trickster energy with all of this. We have to see how all of it's gonna play out. But I do feel like there is some misdirection. I do feel like there's some misdirection. You said from one of the exes on TK Live, she said there was no words play. Okay, okay, but yeah, uh, that's not funny. Listen, I don't know, but all I got to say is, there are consequences, both good and bad. Depending on your actions, depending on what you choose to do. Okay, the next question is from Starry Eyed, and Starry Eyed asks, "Will the consequences of his actions actually change his lustfulness?" Actually, change his lustfulness, girl. I don't think so. Personally, I don't think so. But let's see what Spirit got to say. So y'all say the audio is wild. Mystery Moon says, "I'm not sure if I'm old enough to listen to or read them myself." Girl, do you need an adult in the room with you? We gotta hold each other's hands and listen to this. Listen, some people out here are just off they rocker. Listen, there are some people who really are sick and need some help out here in the world. That's all I'm gonna say. Ooh, well, change his lustfulness? No, it's not gonna change his lustfulness. No, no, mm. Nope. It's nope. It's not gonna change it. It's not gonna change it. He no, it's not gonna change it. This is he he likes doing risky things. He likes risk. He likes risk. And he's one of those people that thinks that because he is a man, that he that you know how some of them think because they're a man is their birthright to just be sexually wild. He's one of those people. He's one of those people that thinks that because he's a man, and especially because he has money, so he thinks because he's a man and because he has this money and influence and everything like that, that he's fine with risk and he takes risks, but the risks don't do anything to him. This is something that he believes is innate in him. He believes that um he's supposed to be all wild and willy-nilly and now here doing that. That's any consequences, that won't change him. That won't change his beliefs or how he feels about it. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Even if he loses some money, that's some thought process that's in his DNA. He's not mm-mm, mm-mm. He's not that won't change that. Nope. He's fine with risk. He is fine with risk. He's fine with risk. Okay. So let's see. Okay. So the next question is from Starry Eye. Starry Eye asks, how do his children view him now? Yeah, Miss Tree Moon. His ego is very inflated. Yeah, it won't. He definitely thinks highly of himself. He thinks people are laughing with him and not at him. He is definitely one of those. I'm a king, and you got to do what I say. He's definitely one of those. He's one of those. y'all, y'all favorite man then came up. Y'all mans then came up. Oh, child, I'm sorry. I've been having a good time. I've been having a good time with this. Okay, so yeah, the children. I don't know how many children he has. I don't know how old they are. I don't know any. I don't know anything about Shannon Sharpe except for he's content right now. He's been content before. He calls himself Shay Shay. He talks sports and he used to play football. That's all I know about Shannon Sharpe. So, um, his children, yeah, they're thinking about him like they're coming to understand that he's risky. He's risky. He's risky. He is an adult that just be out here doing some of anything. This is what they're thinking about him. Like, yes, um, he's their father and all like that. But yeah, they're looking at him like I'm not saying that he's dangerous. They don't think of him as dangerous, but he's risky. He's risk, and they're just like they're looking at him like you too old for this. You're too old for this. Um, you're too old for this. Yeah. And I don't know how many children he has, but somebody is looking at him like, um, does he have control issues? Does he have control issues? Somebody may be questioning whether or not he is bisexual, or they may be putting things together. We don't know what his children has closer access to him than we do. So they're thinking about why are you doing all this risky shit? There are thought processes about is he a control freak? Does he do these things? They're starting to question things. They're starting to question things. They're starting to question things. Uh, they're starting to question things, baby. So okay. So the next question is from Sleepy B, and she asks, "Are there more than the three women that we've heard about?" Okay, so I only really heard about two. Okay, so y'all are saying that there are three women. I know the young lady with the lawsuit, and then I think I heard about the other lady that was on Tasha K. So that's two that I know about. So there were three. Okay, y'all gotta tell me. Y'all gotta let me know. Okay, so three. Okay, interesting. So there may be at least another one. There may be at least another one. The question is whether or not she's gonna come out. So y'all are saying that it's three. I only know of two. But if y'all are saying it's three, again, I don't know. I haven't been watching all of the tea. There's probably at least one more that hasn't come out yet. And I kind of feel like she might be younger than him too. So she is not this other woman. If there's another woman, she's not in her 50s. She's younger than him. I don't know if she's going to come out. I don't know if she's 19 or anything else like that. She may be younger than him, but I think there is one more. I think there's one more. So, okay, was this another one? Okay, yeah. Okay. I think that's similar. Yeah, his ego is very inflated. Okay, so we're going to Starry Eyed, and she said, but then doesn't he negatively impact the divine masculine or masculine energy in our society? Listen, everybody that's out here in the physical, in every person that is either male or female, every man and every woman is not, they're a man or they're a woman, but they are not representatives of divine energy. Does that make sense? Like, mm, so some of them are just literally just, yeah. Everyone is not representative of that. That's okay, Sleepy B. I got you, girl. I got you. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm just looking at all this. Like, this is, I'm not saying it's funny, but it's funny. It's funny because this is literally a mess of his own making. A mess of his own making. Imagine being in your 50s and you're still dumb. Imagine being in your 50s and your actions are so juvenile that these are the kind of things that you get yourself into. Imagine that. Like, don't people understand that text messages exist? Screenshots of text messages exist. Technology be out here whooping people's ass. It really does. Technology be out here whooping people's ass. Um, doesn't he negatively impact the divine masculine? No, he does not. He negatively affects himself. Yeah. So this is gonna cause him to think about things. He might lose a little bit of money. He might lose a little bit of money, but is he negatively impacted the divine masculine? No. No, he's not. He's not. He's not. There are so many people in society. No, he's not. Mm-mm. But what he gonna find out is he might lose some money. He might lose some money. He might lose some money. He just might lose some money. He gonna think back about things that he's done. He's gonna think about the things that he's done. He is ruled by pleasure. He is ruled by his urges. He's ruled by his urges. He is ruled by the, and it's so funny. It makes sense. It actually makes sense because does he live in Vegas? Does he live in Vegas? There is a reason he moved to Vegas. If he lives in Vegas, there's a reason he moved to Vegas. I want you all to understand the energetics of Vegas. Vegas has a name of Sin City. This is a man that chases power. This is a man that wants to put on or he wants to appear powerful. He chases power, okay? And he is engrossed, he is enveloped by his lust. He is ruled by his penis. So I'm like, it just clicked. If he moved to Vegas, baby, he where he wants to be. He where he wants to be. Listen. No, the divine energy is not doing this. Divine energy is a beautiful energy of creation. It uplifts. Divine energy does give out punishments because there's the concepts of balance and you have to right wrongs. Divine energy is not out here doing degenerate shit. Degenerate shit is not of divine energy, whether it's divine masculine or divine feminine. That's like asking if mammies are divine feminine. Mammies are not divine feminine. Mammies are mammies. Okay. Another woman throwing another woman under the bus is not representative of divine energy. Okay. They're mammies. They're degenerates. They are not representations of divine energy. Okay. Yes. No, it's all good, boo. Just because something is male does not make it inherently divine. Divinity comes through. Okay? And treating people like trash or harming other people, that's not divine. If that's the case, then I ain't gonna even get into that. But anyway, so let me get to the next question. Let me get to the next question. Yeah, when they know better, they don't choose better. He wants to be a dom. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Let me see. Let me see. Okay. Did anybody else have any other questions? I don't see any other questions. Let me see what's happening here. What is going on? Okay. But yeah, this is a things that are happening to him. This is like being a decent person, it really will unfold into your life. And again, everything is alleged. I don't know anything about him. All we know is that there's this lawsuit, right? But this is not uh yeah. You talking about allowing toxicity to grow and divinity to shrink. Listen, um he all of us have the potential to do good and be good people, right? We are divine because we were created by the divine, but all of us are not energetic representatives of what it means to be good, right? To truly be beautiful and helpful and caregivers and things like that. That's divine energy. That energetically from what we've been seeing, that's degenerate shit. That's degenerate shit. Okay. So let me shuffle and I'm gonna get to this question. Okay, the next question is from Sleepy B and she asks, will YouTube cancel Club Shay Shay? Club Shay Shay Club. Let's see. I don't think they will, but let's see. I don't think so. Personally, but let's see what these cards got to say about it because the money is just too good. I don't see it happening. This is too much. YouTube, which is owned by Google, which is owned by Alphabet, and I know Nyla has been saying this, Taz has been saying it. We all see how things are changing. These celebs coming into regular people's spaces. Like now I just block all personally, I just block all celebs like when I'm on social media because I don't want to see them. I don't want to see them. I don't want to interact with them. Go find your own damn space. Um, but this giant, this behemoth, aka YouTube, aka Google, aka Alphabet, no, they won't. I don't see it happening. Now they might reduce something. They might reduce. I don't know what the contract is. I don't know what the money looks like. I'm not in the man business like that. They might reduce the money a little bit, but I don't see it. I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see it. Yeah, they might reduce his money some, but I don't see it. It's just too much. It's just too much. Like the advertisement, y'all know how the ads are. These celebs bring in too much money. I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening. I mean, look at Hollywood. For the most part, it's a bunch of. I just heard today that Jared Leto, the actor, has like this harem or cult of all these young girls. That man ain't canceled. That man is not canceled. Okay. They'll probably wait until the heat die down. They probably will change the money, but I don't see them canceling it. I don't see them canceling it. Okay. So next question is from Starry Eyed, and Starry Eyed asks, he's probably just gonna get new supply. I wonder if it'll blow up in his face like this again. Let's see. See, sometimes people keep going through the same thing over and over and over until they learn their lesson. Until they learn their lesson. But let's see what Spirit got to say about it. Let's see what Spirit has to say about it. There is a major delay. The delay is like 30 seconds. I just want y'all to know. Mm. I think that I think that he will partially change his ways. And I'll just take this card since this fell out. And this is the Two of Cups. I think that he will partially change his ways so that things won't blow up in his face, but I think that he will still do things, but just in a different way. Because I don't think he's not going to get quote unquote punishment from this. This is whatever happens to this, he won't be quote unquote punished. He's not going to spend like 20 years in jail for, or whatever the legal limits are for RAPE, right? He's not going to spend like 15, 20 years in jail. There will not be severe punishment. Okay. He will allegedly do this again, but he is definitely going to make sure that the NDAs are in place before he gets down and dirty. He will go about it in a different way, but this won't change anything. This won't change anything. It won't blow up in his face because next time he gonna have them women or whoever he's dealing with signing the NDA. Signing the NDA. That way it'll be secret. He gonna put stuff in there, an NDA, and he gonna put stuff in there about being able to sue him and all like that. He gonna put them things in there. He is going to put those things in the NDA. The next woman or the next person that he allegedly does things like this to, he gonna put it in there. He gonna wisen up enough to get the legal paperwork first, but he will absolutely do this again. Allegedly, entertainment, absolutely. Um, so oh, he will absolutely um make sure the paperwork is good before he do it again. I agree. I agree. I'm tired of them too. I'm tired of them too. Because they just be taking up space. Okay, so the next question is from our good sis Candy Me, and she asks, "Can he win this lawsuit if it goes to trial?" All right, let's see. And again, there's like a 30-second delay. I'm seeing like myself move on StreamYard, and then like it's like 20, 30 seconds later before y'all even see things. Um, this is interesting. Okay, give me a second. Let me drink a little bit of water. I need a little sip, just a little sip. Okay. So, listen, y'all. Listen. Listen. If this goes to trial and he wins, if this goes to trial and it wins, is because he finds somebody to do some magic. He make no mistake about it. See, y'all know what I've been saying about the industry for a long time, okay? Make no mistake about it. If that man, he will find a spiritual worker. He will find a spiritual worker. Listen, I have seen conversations online about, oh, they getting somebody off like, oh, I was going to jail for attempted unaliving, but instead I just got manslaughter with community service. Just do community service because people were using magic. I keep telling y'all, magic. People be out here doing the magic. I don't know if she young enough to even know about magic or to believe it. I don't know what she believed, but you better believe if he were to win, it's because he would do some magic. He would do some magic And it would be something to get any alleged money to her reduced. Uh-huh. Any alleged money to her reduced. Mm-hmm. He would definitely do some magic. Thank you so much, girl. Thank you so much, Isis, for gifting out these memberships. Isis, may everything that you give out come back to you 10 times, okay? You have blessed people here. May these blessings return to you 10 times over. Amen. It is so. Okay. Yeah, he gonna find a spiritual worker. He will find a spiritual worker. Mm-hmm. He'll find a spiritual worker. Okay. So Mystery Moon asks, why did the girl who filed the lawsuit just jump to a civil suit and not file criminal charges? Interesting. That's a good question. Let's see. Let's get with that first. Yes, thank you so much, Isis. Isis is a good sis. Isis has been supporting me for a long time. Y'all know I love y'all. I truly do. I love y'all. I truly do. Okay. Hmm. She wants him to pay. This is personal for her. She wants him to pay. She wants him to pay. Okay? She wants to be paid. She's been hurt by this. She's been hurt by this. It's not gonna get too criminally. She's been hurt by this. This is personal. And the civil is personal. It's civil. The civil is personal. This isn't like grand larceny. It's not like, it's not like that. This is personal. This is personal to her. So this is why. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This is her getting her lick back. Starry eye goes to wall. This is her getting her lick back. Mm-hmm. This is her getting her lick back. This was an easier path for her to. This was easier for her to navigate. It's easier for her to navigate the civil aspect of it. But this was personal for her. This is getting a lick back. This is personal, and the civil is directly to him, not to whatever he may have going on. Yeah, sorry, I just go to the wall. I told you before. Um, Starry Eye said he just looks like he sweats too much and starts to stink quickly. And she was over there eating his peach. Yeah, Starry Eye go to the wall. Um, okay, so the next part of this is that still something that can happen? Let's see if the criminality about this is still something that can happen. Let's see. I can't even imagine. Could you imagine? First of all, listen, Mr. Hoodoo is tall. Okay, my husband is tall. My husband is 6'5", and I'm 5'1.5". My husband is tall. Okay, he is tall. He is a husky man, and I love all of his thigh meat. Okay, but baby, he does not stink. He does not stink, and he takes his cleanliness seriously. Okay, he takes his cleanliness seriously. Okay, I can't even imagine someone oozing and stinking like what Starry Eyed said. So Starry Eyed, go to the wall because you made me think about that. Go straight to the wall. Okay. Oh, thank you, Ike. So is it something that can still happen? Let's see. Is the criminality part of it something that can still happen? Okay. 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 I can't even see. Yeah, y'all grossing me out now. I'm gonna hang up on y'all because y'all grossing me out now. Uh, it depends on what happens. It depends on what happens with this lawsuit. It depends on what happens with this civil suit. Um, I feel like there are talks about it. It depends on what happens with the civil suit. If criminal charges were to come or criminal lawsuit were to come, it'll be a long, long time. I don't see it happening right now. I don't see that happening right now. It really depends on how this civil suit is going to come out. I don't think yeah, I don't think this is gonna be some I I don't think so. Is it possible? Anything's possible. I don't think a criminal suit is gonna come out of that. No, I don't think that. That's right, Candy Me. I pray that no woman ever interacts with a stinking, oozing, um, limp biscuit. I just can't. Okay. Okay, how many lawsuits has he settled prior to this one? Oh, that's a good question. Thank you, Isis, for sending another membership. Hey, growing process. Hey, girl. Yes. Okay, I'm done. Yeah. Yeah, I know it's true. Some people listen. I had a friend in college. So when I was in college, like I stayed in the college dorms, right? Until like I got an apartment. I didn't really like get my off-campus apartment until I was like in my 20s. But for the most part, like I stayed, I went to Clark. I went to CAU, right? So I had a friend who she stayed in an off-campus apartment with her roommate. This roommate was a man, and she said the roommate would go out and play basketball and then just take his stinky underwear and stinky basketball shorts and put them on the knob of the bathroom. And I'm just like, so he came in for basketball all stinky and sweaty and gonna sit his drawers on here and you ain't said nothing. This is why Q can't live with people. I can't be with people. I was in my own, I was, as a child, I lived with my parents. When I got to college, if you've ever been to Clark, like they built Heritage Commons and all like that, like I stayed in there. And then like I got my off-campus apartment when me and Mr. Hoodoo got together. And baby, up to this day now, Q is not spending no time in no room with nobody except for her husband. Okay, I ain't sleeping with my mama. I ain't sleeping with nobody. Okay, because people got too many bad odors and weird habits and shit, and I ain't got time for that. But she used to, so I couldn't go to the bathroom over there at my friend's place. I went back to my dorm to use the bathroom because I ain't touching no doorknob handle with somebody with stinky drawers have been up there. But anyway, how many lawsuits has he settled prior to this one? It might have been one. He might he might have been it might have been one. It might have been one. Listen, um, it might have been one. Yeah, this is a man. So I've been noticing this car has been coming back. This is a man that loves luxury, that loves a lavish lifestyle, but this is the man that also thinks that he can do whatever he wants. Okay? Men and people like this are dangerous. Listen, I love good luxury too. Okay, I love luxury too and finer things too, but I'm not just out here just trying to do stuff to people. And even if I was a millionaire, billionaire, I'm not doing things to people. That's just a degenerate behavior and degenerate activity. This is a man who has he probably has done this before. It's probably been one. It's probably been one before. Whether we know about it or not, whether that'll come out, I don't know. We're gonna see how nosy people are when they dig up information, but it might have been one. It might have been one. Um, yeah. Um, yeah, yeah. So okay. Yeah, amen. Yeah. Okay. So Starry Eyed has a question. And Starry Eyed um asks, did his friends know before it came out through the lawsuit? Okay. And this is probably gonna be the last question. I'm gonna go ahead and go after this. So this is gonna be the last question. Last question, my darlings. I have to get some stuff done. I have literally been reading tarot for a few hours today, and I'm tired. I'm getting tired. Shout out to my lovely clients. I love y'all. Let me just say this real quick. If you are someone who may need a tarot reading or or spiritual consultation or a birth chart, natal chart reading session with me, please go ahead now because I think I have a few days open next week. And then from like May 1st to like May 12th or 13th, I am off. I won't have any clients or anything like that because I will be out of the country shaking my ass on vacation. Okay, so just put that out there. Um, book now or forever hold your peace until after May 12th, May 13th. Um, okay, somebody knew. Who knew? Who knew? Who knew? Who is this person? Somebody knew. Mm-hmm. Listen. Listen. I feel like this is people in his family. I feel like this is people in his family. Okay, listen. Yeah, some yeah. I feel like mm-hmm. I feel like this is people in his family. I feel like someone in his family, someone who been around um for a long time, someone that has known him for a while, or people that have known him for a while, I feel like they knew. I feel like they knew. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. He has been told about this before. This is not the first time he's been talked to before about his actions, about what he does. He's been talked to before. People have told him before, listen, you are going to lose out in how you deal with people in these relationships. Okay? He has told people that people have told him this before that he need to be careful with what he doing, but he hard-headed. He hard-headed. You say Skip Bayless got the who out here? Anyway, this is so his longtime peoples knew. His longtime peoples knew. People close to him. The problem is too many of them hype him up. He's been hyped up and he's been energetically protected because he's famous for so long. Because of his fame, because of his money, he's been protected for so long. They won't say anything to him. Some people will tell him, some people won't, but he hard head. He hard head. It's definitely not the first time. He's heard this before, but he hard headed. But yeah, people have told him that his downfall will come through these relationships with these women. People have told him this before. The money being the money falling out of the baskets, the money going down the drain. Uh-huh. Because of these relationships and what he does in these relationships with these women. He's been told this before, but he hard headed. He hard headed. So, I mean, it is what it is. You said Skip Bayless got something like that. Okay. Okay, then. Well, I mean, listen. Are there people out there who are just doing stuff for money? Absolutely. Absolutely. Are there people out there where things are happening to them because it's a consequence of their actions and their behaviors? Absolutely. Absolutely. People have told him before his downfall is going to come through this cavalierness, this you can't keep it in your pants, this you think you this and that, you think you high and mighty, you think because you have money, you think you people have told him before it's going to be through the downfall going to be through them women. But because he hasn't had his world turned upside down before, he's fine with risk. But now this is a spiritual lesson for him. Now, whether he passes the lesson with flying colors, that has yet to be seen. I don't think so. I think that in the future, if he does decide to get down like this in the future, he gonna make sure them NDAs are signed first. He gonna make sure that them NDAs are signed first before he enters this next. The thing that he has learned is NDA first, and have his lawyers and everything like that set up an ironclad NDA before he start dealing with people. This is what he's learned. This is what he has learned. Candy Me says I will need to get a reading from you closer to July, August. Okay, girl. Okay. That's good. Definitely make sure when it gets closer to that time, definitely look at my calendar and see because I am traveling twice in July. I'm going to y'all know I'm in a sorority. So me and the pink and green ladies, we're gonna be in Anaheim later on this year in July. And then I'm going to a baby shower in Tampa, like right after that. So I'm gonna be gone for like a week and a half in July traveling. So, but when it comes to that time, just get with me. You know how to book and schedule with me. Okay, so that's it, y'all. I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you so much to everyone that came, that asked questions. Thank you to Sleepy Bee. Thank you to Isis for being generous and sharing finances energetically with me, with you all. I appreciate you so much. May everything that you have given today come back to you at least tenfold. May blessings come to you at least tenfold. I love y'all. I'm gonna get out of here. We are still going to review some of them some of that Christian stuff. We're still going to review some of that. I got time tomorrow and I got time Saturday. So I love y'all. I'm gonna see y'all on the flip side around these YouTube streets. Take care. Be safe.